It is Wednesday, August 30th, 2023. We just reset the account. We're at $150,000, and we are looking to hit $9,000 profit. So then at that point, we would get funded and start again with the, with a zero balance, and then take it from there. So what we're gonna do here is look at the daily chart first, okay? And you see that we're literally just above that final moving average. Let's look at the 1 hour chart, and you can see that there's a lot of resistance here. 30-minute, a lot of resistance too, it looks like. Okay, look at that. 15-minute, 5-minute, and then the 1 minute chart. Now the market just opened. This is for Thursday, August 31st's session, the last trading day of August. Okay, and we have a high of 45.27 and a half, a low of 45.25 and a quarter. Now let's look at the 5-minute chart closer. It does look very toppy. 15-minute, 30-minute, 1 hour. Now we typically feel that, actually we're going to go short here before we talk too much. We'll short 3, and we just shorted 3 at 45.25 and a half, 6:03 p.m. Wednesday, August 30th, 2023. So we do typically feel that the market is best to trade when there's more liquidity, but it is there have been good opportunities to get in even during these times, and I think that what we're gonna stick with is our rules of physical stops always going forward. Avoid loosening the stops unnecessarily, like not taking that extra risk. Number 3, leveraging down as necessary. That was a big issue that messed us up today. And we're also going to max out at 3 contracts, which was another, similar to 3, but to the third rule of leveraging down as necessary. So we're going to minimize our leverage, very important, and we're going to wait for the right opportunities, trading for tomorrow, and slow it down. But we still will look to trade as long as we're watching the market, in most cases as much as possible, or we have a stop that virtually locks in a profit or has minimal risk. We will we will trade any times, and not just during the 9:30 New York Stock Exchange open until 4 o'clock, because I feel there's a lot of overnight opportunities here. If you want to look here, for example, okay, let's look at the 5-minute chart so you can get an idea. But you see, let's see, well, this could have been when the market, this is before the market opened, okay, at like 9 o'clock or so. But look, there's a lot of opportunities that happen overnight too. Like here you see overnight we had that big short opportunity, whatever it is. So anyways, my point is that as long as you're watching the market, or you have a stop at a level that's not going to hurt you, even if the stop gets triggered and maybe even locks in some profit, then I think it's okay to trade. But the other rules are very critical: to have the physical stops always, avoid loosening the stops, not over leveraging, and so forth. So we did go short. Right here we see on the 1-minute chart, okay, we see there's a lot of resistance in this area. Okay, so let's put in our stop at 45 31 and a half. I think that's a really good area. I don't think it would touch it. And if it does touch it, then all bets are off for any shorts, I think. I think it might have some increased momentum. So that is our issue. That is our story, not our issue. That is our entry. And we have the Dow up 64 so far. On the session, the Nasdaq up about 4.75 or 5.5 now. The S&P up about 1.25. The Dow's at 35,020. The futures, I mean. The Nasdaq is at 15,507.25, and the S&P is at 4525.5. If you are curious, gold is at about 1942. Crude is at about $81.65, and so forth. Okay. Let's see what happens. We are at 45.25 3/4, high of 45.27.5, and low of 45.25 1/4. Alrighty, market just popped. Wednesday, August 30th, 2023 for Thursday, August 31st session, 10:24 p.m. So we just got stopped out at 31 even. Okay, here you can look at the 1 minute chart. And you see that pop. Now let's look at the 5 minute, the 15 minute, 30 minute, 1 day, 30 minute, and then 1 hour. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go re-short again. Okay, we just shorted 3 at 45.30 1/4, and we're going to put in our stop at 36.5. All right, let's see what happens. And this is right now it's 10:25 p.m. Wednesday, August 30th, 2023 for Thursday's session. Alrighty, Thursday, August 31st, 2023, 3 a.m. Okay, the European Open is happening now. Okay, and here we go. Looks like it just opened. The London Stock Exchange, that is. Okay. Initially we see a pop a little bit. Okay. Trading at 28 1/4, 28 even. It's hard to say a pop. I mean, it's just been very flattish, but it was starting to go back to these low levels here. Around 25, and now it's back here, but again, this is only a few points, not really moving much so far. First minute, let's look at the 5 minute chart. Okay, 5 minute chart's very interesting. We didn't get that break of the red moving average yet, so we do need a break after it. 15 minute bouncing above the moving averages so far, but it's early. Let's see what happens. 30 minute looks potentially toppy here. 1 hour. Yeah, 1 hour just looks like it's been building a really long base here, which could be potentially a really solid top. Okay, here we go. About 2 minutes into the open of the London Stock Exchange, and we see futures trying to pull back a drop. 45.27.5 trades, 7 3/4, 7.5, 7 1/4, 7. We do have that low of 45.24 for the session and the high of 31.5 for the session. Our stops at 36.5, which we're sticking to. We're not going to cancel it. Either we get stopped out, or I mean, we could cancel it and tighten it if it makes sense, but we're not going to loosen it. That was one of the rules we established based on the guidelines, based on our experience from yesterday, where we established that. very important rule. Once we put in a stop, we don't want to ever change it in a way that increases our risk, and we also don't want to tighten it too much, so we don't just get needlessly stopped out. But loosening it is a big no-no. We've learned, we've reconfirmed. I mean, we knew that for a long time, but sometimes you want to give it room to work out. But with these markets, you just got to be so careful. Okay, that's a good part of training with like a company with like Top Step, because you can actually go ahead and trade, without risking your own capital, and all you pay are the monthly fees, and you can get funded really quick. And the potential to make money is huge, and we're gonna, show you that journey. I mean, we've got funded in the past, we've taken out payments in the past, and we've recently got funded and then defunded pretty quickly, but we're looking to get refunded really quick, really soon. That's our goal. And then we're looking to stay funded and take out withdrawals, and you can watch that journey with us. So we are approaching the 26 level. Trades at 26, 2 points away from the 45.24 level. FYI, we went short for 45.25 and a half, and then we got out at 45.31. We were stopped out, and then we re-entered the short position at 30.25. The reason we did that is because we said we don't want to extend our stop, and if we get stopped out, we get stopped out, and we could just re-enter, and we still feel that it's a good short, especially as you can see here on the 1 hour chart. Looks really like a nice solid top, so okay, here we go. 45.25 trades, 25 and a half. We are about 5 minutes into the open of the London Stock Exchange. By the way, if you haven't yet tested out ChatGPT, OpenAI, really important that you do. It is just amazing, really amazing what you can do with it, and how it can help you, and it's going to really make a lot of changes in the coming years. AI, artificial intelligence, which is becoming very advanced very fast, just so you know. Okay, so we're at 45.25, 45.24 3/4, 45.24 and a half just traded. We just went green. That's for growth before commissions. Okay, 45.24 1/4. We're approaching these lows of the session. 45.24 is the low. Okay. Let's see. 24 3/4, 25 trades. $25 and a half trades, 25 3/4 trades, 26. So bouncing off of that 24 1/4 level. Again, very tight ranges, very choppy overall. Look at that, super choppy. So, I mean, pretty flat so far, but let's look at the 5 minute, which is a bit more interesting because it is flat as well, but it does look potentially like it may cross that line, so that could be a potential really good short setup. 15 minute, most of the moving averages coming together. Last time that happened, look how the market moved well to the up, to the higher, but now this could be similar situation to the downside. But again, just chopping around. Let's see what happens. Alrighty, it is Thursday, August 31st, 2023, 7:31 a.m. So what happened was very choppy all night. We were short at 45.25.5. We stopped out at 45.31. We went short again at 45.30 1/4, and then we just got stopped out a moment ago at 7:46 a.m. and we got stopped at 36 1/4. But if you look here, this is what this looks like. I mean, very choppy, and then it just started to go towards the lows and then just went back up and made a new high there. Let's look at the actual trade. So there you see right there. This is where we got in. So we went short right here initially. Then we covered there, got short again. Went lower, then higher, then lower, then higher. And then it just went to the high of the range. But yeah, it still doesn't look like it's necessarily going higher per se. Could be a little bit of a shakeout. We'll have to see. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. 15-minute, half hour, 1 hour, and daily. So yeah, just really range bound. I think we're gonna reshort. We just shorted at 45.35 3/4. It is Thursday, August 31st, 2023, 7:48 a.m. So we just reshorted there. Let's put in our stop. Put it in at, let's look here, 5-minute chart. Let's look at the 15-minute, half hour, 1 hour chart. It looks like on the 1 minute. Let's try that again. Around. Okay, 1 minute. But it won't hold it. That's the issue. Okay. Let's see. So I'm thinking maybe 44.5. Maybe 46.5. Let's just see one more time. Let's see this. Let's do a 5-minute chart. Might be easier. Okay. Or maybe not. Here we go. Maybe. Look at the 15-minute chart, half-hour chart. Okay. All right. So we'll put in our stop at 46.5. Actually 47.5. Leave ourselves some room. What can we do? Let's see what happens. All right, it's 8:30 a.m., an hour before the New York Stock Exchange opens. Market's moving pretty fast. Not much though. Up and down. Trending 39, 37 seconds ago. 9.5. Did print a high of 45.40. Right, so July core PCE prices came out. Also initial jobs claimed. And the market is popping a little bit. 41.25 printed. Okay, they're reviewing the numbers now on CNBC. We printed 41.25 so far as a high. And now we're back at 38.5, 39. There we go, maybe we get some selling now, finally. Let's look at what the chart looks like. Yeah, we may have potential to sell here, sell off, let's see. So far, our stop is intact. We were not stopped out on this trade. We were stopped out already a few times overnight. Here we go. We're almost at break even on this trade. Okay, trading 36.75. Let's see if that 41.25 is the high print. Okay, we're at 37 now. 36.75 prints. 36.5 just printed. 36.25 prints. Here we go. Getting close to break even. Close. Not yet there. 36, 37, 37.25. We did hit that 36 level, back at 37.75. But it does look a little bit toppy here. Look at this chart. Let's look at the 5 minute. Let's look at the 15 minute. 30 minute. I mean, look at these candles. They're not solid up candles, even though the market's a little higher from where it was you know, half an hour ago, but it's kind of like a lot of indecision here. And yeah, it does look ripe to sell off, but we'll have to see. This market is a little bit. So here we go. Maybe we're getting that selling. What can I say? This week, the last few days have been a little bit more challenging than we expected. It's okay. Oh, so this reinforces that the Fed's job is not yet done. One of the economists is, you know, one of the talking heads on CNBC. So maybe that will help sell off the market a little bit. See, 36.5 trades, almost at that 35 3/4 break-even level on this trade. $36.25 trades, 36 trades. $35 3/4. Okay, we're at break even. Oh, there we go. We're actually up now on this trade. Oh, look at that. Sitting right on support resistance lines. Let's look at the 5-minute. Yeah, this market really has potential to sell off hard. So maybe our beatings will finally come to an end. Last few days, huh? Listen, we recorded it. Give us credit. You know, we recorded it. We posted it. You know, like I said, I mean, we haven't posted every video since we've traded, of course, but we are trying now to really be consistent and constant with posting whenever we trade. So you can really learn, study, learn from the good, the bad, the ugly, and the awesome, of course. Celebrate our wins too. And we are building our website. We've been up all night working to really build our website. If you're looking to build a website, let me know. You know, a really good source to help you build it yourself if you're looking to try to do that. You know, if you want to take the time to learn. Okay, trading at 45.34. We're actually up on the trade now. We are down about 1,500 on the day before commissions. And commissions aren't that much. We only traded about 9 round turns after we get out of this trade. So let's say, I don't know, 45 bucks, a little bit less so far. If we don't get into any new positions, that would be the rough amount. How much commissions we paid. Okay. There we go, 34, 33, okay. Okay, now we're only down 1,400 on the day. 1387.50 gross. We're up about 300 on this trade. Let's look at some of the charts. Okay, so look at that, breaking through the resistance support lines, breaking through the green, the yellow, the blue moving averages. Now we have to contend with that 45.30 level and take it out on the 1-minute chart. On the 5-minute, we are sitting right on this blue moving average. We took out the green and the yellow already. Also the 45.30 would be an interesting level, and then the 45.25 level. 15-minute chart. Just look at that. Look how flat. Pretty flat, huh? I mean, it's very tight, but yeah, a lot of the moving averages coming together. Last time it did that, look how it popped. Did that again, but now I think it could do the reverse and go down hard, especially after we were rallying last few days for no real reason. We're chopping around, but going higher mostly. As you can see here, let's look at the daily chart. See that? We went up from about 43.66 to about 44 or so. 45, I'm sorry, 45, 44 or so. So yeah, this market has room to sell off. but you never know for sure. I'll tell you that. It is 11 minutes after the number. So let's see how the market settles it. 45.33.5. 45.34. There we go. Trying to get this line to work for me. Okay. Alright. Let's aim to stay under that 37 level. 37.5 level. There we go. 34 trades. 34.25. 5-minute chart. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Look at that big mountain, big cliff, you know. The market, if it even just retraces a little bit of it, right? I mean, to go from 44.40, that was like the major breakout. You know, it's a pretty big gain in just a few days, 2 days, 2-3 days. So, yeah, the market could easily go down to 44.80 or something around there if it starts to sell off. But we don't need that much, you know. we just need the market to go down, you know, enough for us to hit our $4,500 level on 3 contracts. You know, $150 per point, roughly. 45.32.25 just traded. As you can see in the histogram. And we're at 33, 32.75, 32.5. $32.75, 33, 33.25, 33.5, 33 even. $32.75 trades. $32.5 trades. We got all the markets up. All the futures are still up on the session. So, like I said, there's a lot of room. Nasdaq's up 2, but it's still up on the session. S&P's up 8 on the session. Dow's up 152. Dow looks like it's the strongest so far, and the rest is up about 4. Okay. And that's the story there. So, 32.5 just traded. I actually just traded 32.25 as well. There you go. So just to review, in case you missed it, we went short at 6:03 p.m. 45.25.5. We got stopped out at 45.31. We went short again at 10:24 p.m. at 45.30.25. Got stopped out at 45.36.25. And then we shorted this third final time at 45.35.75 at 7:48 a.m. And FYI, we've been watching the market all night, so we've been working on building websites. So, yeah, not a lot of sleep this week. Well, tonight, you know, but that's okay. 31.5 is trading. But we did stick with our, you know, our new guidelines, or old guidelines that we reconfirmed that, you know, to not change or modify our stops in a way that takes on more risk once we're in the trade. So we let the, you know, we could have easily just moved it like we did the other times, but no, we stick with the discipline. So we let the stops get filled. and then we reshorted. Okay, did print at 31.5. I mean, the selling is not strong, you know, to be quite frank. You know, it's not a strong level of selling. I mean, so far the sellers are not piling up on each other. You know, I mean, it went down a little bit, but it's a pretty tight range. But we'll see. We have a long day ahead of us. So we'll see if the selling intensifies or just becomes another choppy day or not, or what happens. Or if it goes up, who knows? You know. Technically, it has a lot of room to go down today and tomorrow, into the weekend, into the long weekend. But we will see. 32 trades, 32.5 trades. You need to take out that 45.30 level, that red line. But more importantly, the 45.20 level is critical for us to take that out. So the 5-minute chart. Yeah, you see that 45.20 level right there? That would be a solid break under all the moving averages. And then we can have some intensified selling maybe. You know, it's all about probabilities when you trade. You know, it's all about working with odds in your favor and making a lot more when you're right than when you're wrong. And if you go look at some of our good days, you'll see that when we make money, we make money, you know. But the days that we lose, you know, especially when you have tight parameters, it's a little bit tough, and that's why you have to reset the account sometimes. You know, if you're trading in the combine, before they had a lot tighter rolls, so now's actually the most opportune time. If you're going to get funded, it's the cheapest I think it's ever been. You know, the link is in the bio and in the description, and you can go and start with like I think 149 for the top level combine, and yeah, you know, and then they have a risk of you can't lose more than 3,000 per day, but that's not a violation. If you lose 3,000, you just get stopped out at that level. Thrown out of the market. But then the total, and that becomes a violation, is you cannot hit or go above 4,500 total. So if you lose 3,000, the next day you only have $1,500 left, and you know, it's easy to lose that in this kind of market, especially if you're trading more than 1, 2, or 3 contracts. So that's why I said leverage is important to stay intact, in tune, like where you don't overdo it. Okay, we're getting really close to that red line. All right, let's see what happens. Alrighty, it is Thursday, August 31st, 2023, 9:06 a.m. We did just take out the red moving average about 2-3 minutes ago. Let's see if we can stay under it and build some momentum. We did hit what was it, like 45.28 3/4 or so on this down move. Yeah, 45.28 3/4. So that was what we were looking for, to break that 45.30 level. Now we're looking for the 45.25 and 45.20 breaks. But let's see, we're almost at the open right now. But look at the 5-minute too. The 5-minute also is approaching that red line. So yeah, I mean, break right over there under this level could intensify selling, I think. The 45.23 level. If we break that, then we can, I think, easily go to the figure to 4,500 or so. All right, let's see what happens. 45.29 and a half right now. Let's see what happens. Alrighty, it is Thursday, August 31st, 2023. New York Stock Exchange opening now. Okay. 9:30 a.m. Although TV is telling me you have 19 seconds. There you go. There's that bell. Okay, so 9:30 a.m. The market just opened. The New York Stock Exchange just opened. We are at 45.28, 28 even, 27 3/4. Again, we're looking for that break under 45.25. We're literally sitting on that red line right now. So let's see if we get a break or not real quick. Okay, 45.29, 28 3/4, 28 and a half, 28, 28 and a quarter, 29. $25.30 trades. $45.30 and a half traded. 31. So far we're holding that red moving average on the, oh, maybe we're taking it out. Here come the sellers. Look at that. Let's look at the 1 minute. Maybe we're going to take it out. Look at that. 2 minutes into the open. 45.28 and a half trades. 28 trades. The markets are up so far, futures that is, on the session. Okay, we have a high of 41 and a quarter, a low of 23. Right now we're at 30 and a half, 30 and a quarter. We need to take out that 30 level solidly, and then 25. There we go, 29 and a quarter just traded. Just kind of flirting between 30 above and under. Three minutes into the open so far. Oh, rallying now. A little bit. $45, $34, $33, $32 and 3/4. $32 and 3/4, 33 and 3/4. $32, $31 and a quarter. Just went down from 34 and a half to 31 and a quarter. Back at 32, 31 and 3/4. There we go. 30 and 3/4 trades. Back at 32 and 3/4, 33. Look at that. Crazy, huh? 31 and a half, 32 and a half. So far, the 30 level is holding so far, so we do need a break under it real soon for this short to be a comfortable one. Okay, 31 and a half's trading, 31 and a quarter, 30 and 3/4 trades. Actually, yeah, 30 and 3/4 trades. 5 minutes into the open. Yeah, clearly the 45-30 level is critical that we take that out. All the different time frames here. Look at that on this 15-minute breaking. If it breaks that level, we have a lot. Yeah, it's going to go through most of the moving averages there. 5 minute. Yeah, 5 minute. Literally, that red line is what we're looking at. It's holding it so far. The 1 minute right here. And a half. 32 even trades. 31 and a half trades. Three and a half. Seven minutes into the open. 9:37 a.m. 9:38. Thursday, August 31st, 2023. Okay. We hit that 34 and a half level. 45, 34 and a half. Now it's 45, 32 and 3/4. 32 and a half. 32 and a quarter. 32. 31 and 3/4. 31 and a quarter. So really dancing around these levels of around 30, 29 and a half to like 34 or so. So we do need a break underneath 30 solidly for some selling to intensify. Two and a half or 2 and a quarter. $32 trades. 31 and 3/4 trades. 31 and a half, 31 and a quarter, 31 trades. Back at 32. Like I said, 34 to 30, 29 and a half to 34 and a half, basically. 34 and 3/4, let's say, and There's 26, but here would be, let's say, 30, 29. Those are the levels we're watching. 32 trades. 31.5 trades. 30.5 trades. Getting real close. 30.25, 30. Oh, there we go. Okay, we're starting to break 30. Just printed 29.75. $31. 11 minutes into the open, 9:41 a.m. This Thursday, August 31st, 2023. Back at 32.5. $31.5. 31.25 just printed. 31 prints. 31 prints again. There we go. Oh, or maybe not. You saw that? It's good to watch this live. See, I think the more we record, the more you can get a chance to see what goes on. 29. There we go. We're getting the breaks now. Looks like. Let's look. Yeah. There we go. There we go. See? There we go. Now we gotta hold under there. Let's look at the 5 minute. At 5 minute, you see it's literally, literally sitting just above it, just above that red moving average. 28 and a quarter, 28 3/4, 29.5. Still flirting with that 30 level, give or take. Oh, now it's starting to break down. 28 3/4 just printed. At our peak level, we were down like, I don't know, 2,300 maybe gross before commission, until the market, we came back our way, and then we ended up getting stopped out short again. But I'm saying, like, wouldn't it be great if we go from being down 2,300 at our worst level today, and having this losing streak the last few days, and going and being up, 3, 4, 5,000 today. And that could happen. It could easily happen. If the market breaks some levels, we can easily see that happen. So let's see if this happens soon or not. 29, 28 3/4, 28.5, 28 even trades. $28.5 trades. Dow is up 83 now only. Futures 80 now. 81. Nasdaq's up about 27, 29, and the S&P's up only about 4.5, 4.75 now. So some of the gains already disappearing from the overnight session. We are near the lows. The low is 45.23. We are closer to the lows, but it's a little bit of a tight range, to be frank. 23 and 41. Oh, look at that. Right back above 30. 29 3/4, 30 1/4, 30.5. Look at that. Right back above. Stressful, huh? 15 minutes. Look at that. There's some buyers coming in now. Look at that. Wow, really rallied fast. That was some pop, huh? All the way to 45, 35 and a quarter. From like 28, 29. There we go, right back down. Oh, it looks like the Chicago PMI came out. There we go, right back down. Okay, Chicago PMI is to blame, I guess, for the little pop. I mean, it is still in a very tight range, to be frank, you know? I mean, yeah. 45.29 and a half, 29 and a quarter, 28 and 3/4. There we go, back down. Stressful day, ladies and gentlemen. What could I say? It's fine. Oh, well, look at that. I'm busy talking it's stressful and it breaks down. Okay, 26 and 3/4, 25 and a half. There we go. Almost green on the day. 25 and a quarter. Okay. So the 1 minute's looking like it's finally developing a short looking chart, and now the 5 minute also looks like it's starting to look better like a short, and the 15 minute too. Look at that, it's sitting on all the moving averages. Like I said, that could be an explosive move. I mean, last time it went from 44.60 to 4,500 and then to 45.40. So I mean, even if we go to, like, you know, back to the 4,500 level or 44.80 level, I mean, that's a significant move. That could be all we need for today. We have to hit, you know, our 4,500 and we're good. Okay, 27, 26 and 3/4. 27, 27 and a quarter, 27 even, 26 and 3/4. Back to the 1 minute. I mean, after that back and forth, so long as we stay under that 30 level, I think we're going to be good for some selling. But I don't know, this market keeps, you know, chopping around. There we go. 27 and a half, 28, 29 again. Pay attention to the right. 300, 4,700, 800. You see that? Almost 900. Look how many contracts are trading. Look how quick it's moving. 305,000 already on the session. I mean, still kind of light, but you know, relatively light, but you know, long weekend ahead. 45.28 and a quarter, 29, 28 and a quarter, 29, 29 and a half, 45.30 again, 30 and a quarter. Back above 30, look at that, 31, 31 and a half. 9:50 a.m. Thursday, August 31st, 2023. Okay, back under the 30 level. Tell me you're enjoying this. It's a lot more fun to watch this when you don't have money at risk, you know? But, no, I mean, it's fun both ways. It's just, you know. Anyways, that's the good part when you trade without risking your own capital. I mean, it changes everything, you know? Like, yeah, you still have to pay, like, whatever the small fees are, like the monthly fees until you get funded and then whatever. I mean, but, like, at the end of the day, it's like nothing comparatively, you know? So you don't have to take all the risks. Like, imagine you would have to go and be risking that per day, you know, of your own capital, and especially if you start leveraging up, you know? Okay, back at 31. So, let's look at the 5 minute again. Yeah, so 5 minutes holding that red line, you see? Still holding that red line so far. I mean, it touched at 25 level, we said, remember? And bounced right back above, so right there, 25, 24 and 3/4, whatever it is. So like, that's the break we need, like a solid break, you know, not just flirting, you know, but like solid, committed break. 45, 31, 31 1/4, 31 1/2. Oh, look at that. 32. Oh, there we go. Back. This is really awesome, let me tell you. We were just almost positive at the day, and now we're back down 1,000 at the day. Here we go, 30 1/2, 31 1/2, 31 1/4. I mean, I could stop the video here and come back in a little bit. Let's see. Maybe I'll give it another 2-3 minutes. Marcus is still all up on the day. Futures. Here's trading. Staying in this range, look at that. See? Oops. So, 33 1/2, 33. 34. I mean, I don't like to go in and out a million times, but like literally, you know, people that do that, like, you know, if you would have sold at 35, bought it at 25, you know, a bunch of times, you would have your day right there, you know. I just like to go for the bigger moves. I don't like to deal with the noise so much. I guess I would consider myself, if it makes any sense, like the investor of, you know, short-term trading or day trading, you know. Oh my gosh, look at that, 35, going back to our entry price. This is really ridiculous. 36. Now it's above our entry price. Like I said, this is some day, huh? Some week, for that matter, but okay. $35.75, 35.5. Look at the 2-minute chart. 3-minute chart. 5-minute chart. 5-minute looks like it found support at that level there. At 45, 25 to 30 level so far. So let's see, 15-minute. Also looks like it found support at those lines. Want to see. Still unclear, but our P&L can't take much more. But we'll see. It's just been, I don't think that we're definitely going higher yet. Okay, there you go. We see our P&L's at 1,700 now, 1,725 gross before commission. We only did 9 contracts, but 45.35. $5.25. This may end up being one of our longer videos. Let me know in the comments if you want, like, what do you prefer? Do you prefer like the really short videos, or do you prefer like the longer videos so you can see more perspective? A little bit of both, you know. Alright, 34.75. 10 o'clock. So we're gonna maybe give it another minute, and then we'll have to come back once there's something to report. I mean, unless something happens in the next, 60 seconds or so. quarters, 33 and a half. I mean, again, it's still not clear that the market has failed to, declare that short signal. It's kind of like trying to find its way, Okay. $35, 3/4 again. 36. Can you imagine if we would be like going in and out 100 times? Like, how do we even, we'd be probably on this, non-stop, it's just like, the problem with that is that, you take small gains, and then you take one hit and knocks you out. So I feel that, it's not about how often you're right or how often you're wrong. It's about how much you make when you're right. If you make 10 times more when you're right than when you're wrong, then even if you're not right, a lot of the time you still could be way ahead. A lot of big traders have actually done that. Okay, here we go. Back towards breaking down under these moving averages on the 1 minute. Or at least we're getting close. 5 minute. 15. Alright, we'll be back soon. It's Thursday, August 31st, 2023, 12:18 p.m. Haven't seen you in a little bit, right? Okay, so let's look at the 5-minute chart. And we are, again, attempting to take out this level. Will this be the final break? We will have to see. But yeah, look at this. Flatlining, huh? So let's see now if we actually get a break. Nice comeback. We were down like 2,300 at the worst levels. Maybe a drop more. So right now we're only down 300 gross. So yeah, let's watch this closely together. It is Thursday, August 31st, 2023, 12:19 p.m. Let's look at the 1 hour. You see it's starting to curve down now. Last 2-3 hours have been mostly trending down, as you can see on this chart. 30-minute. Similar situation. Actually, last 4 candles. 15-minute is starting to slice through all of those moving averages, which we said before it could be a substantial move. 5-minute. We are looking to see if we can finally take out that level, that red line, the red moving average. That's the 1 minute here. Just a choppy day. Look at that. choppy day. Let's look at the 3 minute. Okay, choppy day as well. We do need to take out these lows like now, or else we may have to just get out of the short. Let's look at the 10 minute. 10 minutes also starting to go down under all the moving averages, especially the last 20 minutes. Now it's just about taking out this red one here at about 45.21. Yeah, like we said, 45.20. The low is 45.23, by the way, for the session. Let's look at the 1 minute again. Okay, 45.26 and a half trades, 45.26 even trades, 3 points away from the low. We're down about 300 gross, 337.50 now. 45.26 and a half trades, 26 even trades. Oh, look at that. The Dow is actually down now on the session. Let's take a look at the chart of the Dow. Wow, look at that. Dow has been trending mostly down. Okay. Mostly down. What about the NASDAQ? NASDAQ also starting to break down here. Russell. Okay, yeah, we might have a good chance here. 45, 25 and a half right now. 45, 25, 24 and 3/4. We're almost green on the day. Or, oh my gosh, let's see. 45, 24 and 1/4. We just went green. Okay. We have that low 45.23 to contend with. Let's take it out. Let's get some positions ready. Let's get some contracts ready to trade. You're very focused when you trade. Like sometimes you're not even that coherent, even though I try to be very eloquent. But when you're trading and focusing on every tick, in this kind of market, it's kind of, sometimes you just mumble some stuff or say some things, I mean, if you pay attention to my coaching versus my, live trading discussions, there's a lot very different. Okay, we're at 45, 23 and a half, 23 and a quarter just traded. We are approaching the low finally, and we are actually green on the day. 12:23 p.m. Boom! Fresh lows. 45.22 and a quarter trades. Okay. Thursday, August 31st, 2023. Okay. Fresh lows. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. There we go. Now we're taking out that red line solidly. Now we've positioned ourselves. It's very interesting. This 11:30, 12:30 time tends to have really good entries. If that ends up being true today, then we might have a lot of selling left in this market. Sometimes it could be a top, sometimes it could be a bottom, and the market's just been really chopping around, building a base, and now it's just breaking down, really breaking down, and it looks like it's on a cliff, ready to fall. Look at that. Literally looks like a cliff, does it not? Had a big up move. And I think today's one of the worst months overall. It's just we had a few strong days that kind of changed that. I mean, look, you see, this market was, let's see, where are we? So you see August right there, and straight down, straight down. And then we had a little bit of a rally. Literally, it was just a question of just 5 days, 5 days or so. But yeah. Anyways, all of this doesn't matter. We just got to make sure we make money today. So that's our objective. All the analysis, all the, it's not about being right. It's about making money over time, That's a really good thing in life, too, to think, about. People sometimes, they want to be right. They want to be dead right, Even if their relationship fails, even if they lose money, even if whatever happens, even if they get into, a really tough situation with whoever they're working with, they just want to be right. No, wrong. That's not the way it gotta be. It's not about being right. It's about doing the right thing, It's about doing what's good, For you, for your family, for society, for the people you work with. That's the main thing. All right, so I kind of would go short more here, but I agree that I wouldn't, and put the stop right here and virtually risk very little. But no, I'm not going to do that because we do have our realigned new guidelines, and yeah, we're capped at 3 for today, so we're not going to trade more than 3 at one time, at least not intentionally. Hopefully not unintentionally either. But that's a really nice setup because it went down, rallied back up, so like to get in right there would be nice. But we're already maxed out for the position. Yeah, let's see. 45.22 is the new low that it hit so far. So 45.24. Yeah, let's see if we not liking that little pop. The 5-minute again. Look at the 15-minute. Yeah, there's some selling left in this market, I think. And look at this 30-minute chart. Look at that. Literally sitting on these support resistance lines. So, I mean, if it slices that, the selling may intensify. But yeah, we also had a rough day most of the day, so we don't want to risk it, so we may have to wait to get back short again if it starts to go up. Watching it real close. 45.25 trades, 24.75 trades, 25.25, 25 even, 24 and oh, there we go. Okay, now it looks like it's setting up to go lower. Let's take out that 24, 23 levels solidly. If we crawl back up again above 26, we may just get out and go short again later, or go long. We'll see. Just market the way it's been chopping around today. 45.25 trades, 24.75, 24.5 traded. Actually, this is the S&P going negative on the day. Now the S&P is flat on the day. Negative, flat. Taking out the 24 level. There we go, 23.5 trades. I remember they used to have this really cool app a long time ago. And it would have like this virtual machine that would just, based on the volume, it would announce, like, it was kind of like a machine, like a robot, but it would be like, buy, sell, buy, and sell them, and if the volume would increase, the voice would get higher and higher, and it was all simulated, but it was based on the actual volume. It was so cool. I wonder if they have anything like that. I mean, with AI right now, they should definitely create that. That might be a good, idea to make some money. Create an app like that if it doesn't already exist. Well, you heard it here first. So don't forget me if it works out for you. Okay, so it's trying to see if it's, yeah, hit 45.26. Not liking that at all. Let's see where it stops, if it stops or not. 25 3/4, 26 even. Let's look at the NASDAQ. Also popping a little bit. Let's look at the Dow. Yeah, a lot less strong of a pop. Now Russell heading back down again. Yeah, we'll be fine. Okay, yeah, we are fine. So it did pop to about 26, and now it looks like it's 24 3/4, 24 and a half, 24 and a quarter. Goes flat on the day, and now it's negative on the day. The S&P, I mean. We're actually up on the day now. All right, nice. 23 and a half, 23 and a quarter. Point away from the low. $23 and a half. $24. Back at 24 and a quarter after hitting that 23 and a quarter level. I'd love to hear your feedback. Do you like shorter videos or longer ones? You know, definitely if you want to comment, let me know. I mean, I feel that sometimes longer videos are good. You can see more perspective. You can see the actual way the market was trading. You know, so you can always like fast forward if you don't want to watch too much of it. But like this way, you have an idea versus just seeing the final outcome. We do have videos like that. One day we were up like 60-something thousand. You know, and we don't have the whole, you know, fruition of how it materialized. We just have some of it. Okay, 45, 23 and a quarter. 23 3/4, 23 and a half, 23 even trades, approaching the lows, 22 and a half, 22 and a half just traded. Even, 22 3/4, 22 and a half, 22 and a quarter. Traded at the low of the day, 254. Traded at that level so far. 254 contracts. See right there to the left where it says total, and you see a little histogram. So, okay, traded a few contracts at that low and popped a little bit. Popped before the drop. Or not, let's see. Wow, the most interesting part is as the market goes to break even, between in and out of break even, so does our P&L. So stay away from break even, buddy. Start going down. We need you to go down, market. As if you know, one person controls it. There's so many different players. That's a very important thing to know, by the way. You know, there's so many different players, short-term, long-term, day traders, scalpers, people that are just going in and out for a few minutes, a few points, people that are, you know, whatever, algorithms, there's computers, there's so many different players. And the market's so thick that it's really hard for someone to really control it. And that's why I like to trade big, thick markets like the S&P. When you trade less liquid markets, that's when you can get a lot more, you know, manipulation or issues. And that's why the S&P is really cool, because it's so thick that, you know, it's usually a genuine market experience. But of course, anything can happen, and of course on slower days. And of course, you know, a lot of algorithms might be programmed similarly, and that's why sometimes the volume spikes one way or the other. But that's an opportunity for us, you know. If you see that, you know, based on what the algorithms normally do and patterns and so on forth and so forth, you can really make money, because that's what it's about. It's about pattern recognition, then pattern utilization, and then the highest level is pattern creation. That's just coaching. It's just life, you know, realizing any patterns in life. That's actually how ChatGPT works. It studies patterns over tons of data, and you know, so patterns are important. Okay, we made a new low at 45.22. 211 contracts traded there. Another 4 traded there. Okay. 227 traded at 45.22. Let's look at some charts. 1 hour chart. Okay, look, very nice short setup. I mean, 1 hour is not like such a short term, you know, chart. You know, it's kind of one of the most, the longest of the shorter term trades, like at the 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, half hour, and then the hour is like much more significant. So when you see something like this could have some real selling, you know, ahead, especially if we take out the 4,500 level, you know. So let's hope for our short we can do that today. Take out the 4,500 level, you know, get a good 30, 40 points to the downside. I can see the market doing that. And we still have to see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow might be a big day, even though it's Friday, even though it's before a weekend, even though it's the first. Actually, today's the last day of the month, interestingly. Today's Thursday, August 31st, 2023. So that was an interesting observation, if you didn't notice that. Okay, let's look back at the half-hour chart. Okay, sitting on the support line, 15 minute, 5 minute, 1 minute. Okay, let's look at the Dow. Oh, Dow's right at the low. Boom, printing, boom, fresh lows. Okay, thank you, Dow. All right, the Dow is now down 56. Okay, let's look at the 1 minute. Yeah, the Dow has more been like taking out lows, you know, look at that, you know, straight down. So at that point, so the Dow's been pretty good, actually. Not as choppy as the S&P. 5 minute, look at that. Hit that high level at around 8:30, actually, and boom, it failed. It was just like lower highs and lower lows, you know, straight down. Okay, 15 minute, let's look at that. Look at the 15 minute. Wow, really nice break. Yeah, we're getting some really nice technical breakage here. So choppy day or not, I'm hoping for some nice selling. The technicals actually point to it. Here we're slicing right through that red moving average, and since we broke above it, it hasn't really, see, every time it hasn't really broken through it until now. So very important that we stay under it on this 15 minute chart. See the half hour chart. Oh, half hour breaking through all support and resistance. Moving at all the moving averages basically except that red one. Let's see, the 1 hour. Okay, sitting right between, it looks like, the last two support resistance lines, and then we have that red line, 34,600. Daily chart. Daily chart's been pretty choppy, look at that. Pretty choppy market. But yeah, it hit that moving average, went above it a little bit, and now it's trying to fill under it. Okay, so the Dow looks like it's pretty good to sell off for today. NASDAQ, 15,460. Actually, the NASDAQ looks like it's a stronger one today. Yeah, see that? The NASDAQ, I think, what's been holding up the market. The NASDAQ had the big rally, and when I said big rally, I mean it went from there to there, and then it's been slowly trending down, but not as decisively as the Dow on the 1 minute chart. 5 minute, basically flat. Look at that, flatlining. Little extremes here and there, but just flat. 15 minute. Wow, 15 minutes, very interesting. Look at that. Zoom, zoom. Okay. Nice little pops there. I haven't really traded the NASDAQ much, maybe a little bit, and I remember it was a crazy experience. Some people love it. I don't know. I don't particularly like it, even though I may trade it a little bit. If I start trading different markets, like the Dow, the NASDAQ, the Russell, just to a little diversification and to do different markets. But yeah, it's a lot more sporadic. Okay, 30 minute. Okay, 1 hour. Yeah, so the NASDAQ looks like it has a lot more holding it so far versus the Dow. Okay, so that's the NASDAQ, and we did say the low was 15,460, and the high is 15,606.75 on the session. Let's look at the Russell now. Oh, the Russell's right at the low almost. The Russell, on the other hand, not as liquid at all as the S&P, but I remember it was nice to trade it. Okay, so the Russell is just roller coaster city. Look at that. I'm talking about the daily chart. This isn't even. This was like a minute chart. This is a daily chart. This is like since April till now, and it's just like roller coaster, just trading range. Okay, the hourly chart starting to break down under the moving averages. Okay, 30-minute chart sitting on the last support resistance line, starting to slice through it. 15-minute, oh, nice breakdown. Now we just got to take out this red line. 5-minute, boom, right through it, and then 1 minute. Okay, so yeah, I see our P&L is, oh wow, look at that, we're heading down towards the lows. P&L is actually nice reversal. Now we're up about 500. Now we're up about 600. See? Patience. Now look, what a lesson today. Let's say we would have gone into a lot of contracts like we were doing the other days. We would have definitely been stopped out. I mean, with 3 contracts, we were at like 2,300. So even if we traded a little bit more than that, let's say 6 or whatever, that would have been double, It would have been totally destroyed. It would have been down $3,000, and then we'd be done, and we'd have to reset the account again, or we'd have to, start with the $3,000 or so loss, and then, be very tight. So it goes to show you leveraging down is so important, so very important. And we are making new lows right here. We're up now almost 1,000. Okay, after being down 2,300. Okay. I heard you see the title for today. Here's how we made, whatever, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 more after being down 2,300 and taking a series of losses or something, Finally, I mean, we have to get out of this trend of we were getting beaten up so much the last week or so. Okay, 5-minute. And before that, we were doing very well. We got funded in 2 days, made like close to $10,000 in 2 days, and we were trading very well initially. And I think the over leveraging was the issue, definitely. Okay, look at that. Fresh lows, 45.17. Where do you think the market ends? Don't fast forward and then tell us. if you're looking at it right now, 12:46 p.m. Thursday, August 31st, 2023, 12:46 p.m. Where did you think the market would close? 4,500, 4,480, 4,450, around here, higher. Like, what do you think? What are your estimates? I should probably do that. Like, have people post that. Working on a lot of things. Like, I haven't slept at all the last 24 hours or so. And I was working all night. I'm still working on building a website and doing a lot of exciting things. You know, there's so many exciting things happening right now. I spent hours, you know, conversing with ChatGPT. Phenomenal technology. It's just wow, you know, so much data and information and accuracy. And it's like I'm asking it about breakthroughs and, you know, tell me how, you know, the top 30 coaches, what would Tony Robbins call a breakthrough? What would this one call? What would that one? And it even gives me the lists of everyone, and then boom, and then it's like whatever you want. You just, you know, it's really solid. And that's the free, the old version. They have a newer version now. I think that was just updated like a few days ago. So very interesting. So a lot of interesting things going on in this world. And yeah, it has risks. And yeah, everything else. But life's like that, you know. Nuclear energy can be fantastic, but also has high risks too. You know, everything in life has both risks and, you know, positive benefits that it can offer. Okay, so we have that 45.16 and a quarter low, 45.17 and a half traded. Okay. Oh, now they're on CNBC saying Dow is having its best week since late July. S&P and NASDAQ having best week since mid-March. Look at that timing. As the market's falling like a knife. Why didn't you say that so people don't worry, you know? But again, if you're invested long term, if you're buying companies, if you're doing the Warren Buffett things, and yeah, it's totally true. It doesn't matter what the market does in a day, a week, a month, a year, or even a decade, actually. If you're buying, like, you know, diversified things. Okay, printing the lows. 45.16 a quarter, we just printed 25. It's gonna be a long video, I think. That's okay. Just keep selling S&Ps. Come on, guys. 45.16. We're up 1,100, 1,200 now on the day, gross. Before commissions of about 45, 50 bucks. Boom, fresh new lows at 45.15. See? All day market was just like being annoying, but this is what I like. See that from 45, 33, boom, boom, trending straight down. Well, not totally, but you know, mostly. $12.50. Let's see where the selling start. What time was that? Well, I mean the 11:11 Chicago time, so like about 12:10. Yeah, 12:10 is usually a good time. Let's see, what was it doing at 11:30? Okay, 11:30 right there. Basically hit the support resistance lines. Try to do it again with a little bit above the red, and boom. Yeah, so 11:30, 12:30, lunchtime when the market's supposed to be slower. I mean, tends to be good entries I've seen, you know, especially if you're trading something as liquid as the S&P. But hey, you do what works for you. 45.17 and a half, 17 and a quarter. We have that low of 45.15. So tempting to go and add more contracts, but no, discipline is critical. We've learned that the hard way, and we've recorded it. And you know, something really powerful when you record, you know, your trading. You know, it's like it pushes you to really, you know, if you mess up and you don't go with your discipline, to really correct that, you know, faster versus if you don't, you know. It's just private, nobody's whatever, but you're putting this out for the public, so it's like, hey, you don't want to look like an idiot, look like, why am I not following my discipline, why am, you know. So that's a good thing. Okay, I really am watching this real close. It's been a rough day, you know, or a few days, so I definitely want to enjoy the rest of the down move, but I do have to watch this close just in case something changes, which markets can do at any time, by the way, you know. That's kind of the issue when you over leverage. You know, you could be right and the market could eventually do what you were thinking it was going to do, but the timing is off, and it doesn't even have to be off by a lot, you know, just to be off by a little bit, you know. That's happened to me so many times. If you want to take something away, write this in your trading journal. You know, if you want to take something really awesome away, is that when you're trading the markets, deleverage as much as possible. You'll always have time to leverage more, you know. Always trade for tomorrow, and it's so critical because so many times I've been thrown out of the market and I was right and I made money. So many, even the last, you know, week or so. So a lot of those trades were just thrown out because of the over leverage, and then eventually the market worked out and went my way, and it would have been up, you know, $3,000 instead of losing, you know, the $3,000. But I was over leveraged, so I couldn't sit with the position. So very important to realize that you could be right, but maybe the timing's a little off, and therefore the less leverage you have, the better. And try to like find good, you know, positions, good points in the day to get in. Okay, so 45.15 low, 45.17 right now, last trade. I mean, we're up $2,700 on this trade, so that's pretty good. They're starting to rally here a little bit, you see. That's the tricky part. We have to move our stop. Let's put in our orders so we can get an idea of when we went in. Okay, so first order was at 6:03 p.m. yesterday for today's session. Okay, so where is that? Oops. Here we go. Right, that should be. That makes sense? No. This is where we went in. Yep, right there. Okay. So that was our first trade. We went short. Okay. And then the market just chopped around. We got stopped out on the top. Immediately went short again, expecting the sell-off. Sold off. We went up. We were up a little bit, and then again chop. Went against us. And another rally. Again we got covered and went short again. And down, we were up, we were up and it was down, and we took some pain here, and then boom, that's what the trade looks like. Alright, and also it looks like a lot of our profit just disappeared as we're looking at this. Okay, let's look at the 5-minute chart. Okay, you see that's where we went short last. After getting out, we went right short right there. Boom. 15-minute. Look at that. Stopped right on the red line and then bounced back up. But I still think it takes it out the way the selling is going. Okay, that's where we went short right there. 5 minute. Okay. Now let's go back to the 1 minute. Actually, let's look at the 10 minute too. Look at the 10 minute. Go. 10 minutes is actually a really good chart, interestingly. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Boom. Right? Hits that red moving average almost perfectly and bounces right back. And then it crosses over just now. So, yeah, I mean, it's bouncing hard now. A little bit painful to see your, profits disappear. But one of the things we also looked at in our guidelines is that if the moving averages still are intact and the trade still looks like it's going to work, then we want to still sit with it as much as possible. But yeah, we do want to be up on the day solidly after having such a rough experience, so watching it closely. Okay, back to the 1 minute chart. There you go. Okay, so hit that 45.15 level, bounced above the green, the yellow, the blue, and hit the resistance line, and now it looks like it's going right back down. Beautiful. 45.20 and a half, 45.20 and 3/4, 20 and a half, 20 and a half, 20 and a quarter. 12:58 p.m. Thursday, August 31st, 2023. I don't know, I put it on Do Not Disturb and I still get YouTube videos popping up. I don't know why. It sneaks in. Alright, so look at the 3 minute. Yeah, 3 minutes, see? Literally hit the green yellow line a little bit above, and now it's hesitating. Okay. I mean, I definitely need it to stay under these support resistance lines on the 1 minute chart for me to be comfortable with the short. So I'm watching it closely here. 45.20 and a half. 20 and 3/4, 20 and a half, Dow's down, S&P's down, Russell's down, but the NASDAQ is still up. So a lot of times that's why the market is choppy, because the NASDAQ could be stronger than the Dow or vice versa, and the S&P's kind of caught between them, sometimes, because S&P has 500 companies, large cap. So 45.19 and 3/4. It's only 1 o'clock, so there's still a lot of room to see where this market goes and takes us, but I'd rather get out already, call it a day. 45.19 and a half, 19 and a quarter. And that's the other part too, sometimes when you take some losses, you end up watching the market a lot longer, and I was trading it overnight. I mean, because I was working as well, so that's what I said to myself. If I'm going to be working and I'm up, I might as well. So I was like building my website, mastering ChatGPT. I shouldn't say mastering because I just started to learn it, but I'm looking towards the future, so it's very interesting. Technology. Okay, 45.20 Wow, this was a long little recording here. Okay. Alright, maybe I'll just come back a little bit. Okay. Let's give it another 60 seconds or so. 45.19 and a half. 18 and a quarter. 18 and a half. 19 even. Alright, let's see what happens. Alrighty, Thursday, August 31st, 2023, 1:09 p.m. So right now we went from 45.15 to 45.24 and a half. We are actually just a little red here. So looking to see again, the market may still sell off further. It did not cross this blue line, so technically still looks like a good short, but of course the market's bounced, especially on a crazy day like today. It was so choppy most of the day. So yeah, we'll just stay with the position so far. We just wanted to bring that to your attention, that we had this little bounce to 45.25. It's not that little. I mean, it's 10 points from 45.15, but let's see. If we stay under this blue line, we should be fine. And even if we go a little higher, I mean, there's a lot of resistance there. It still looks like the market's trending down. But as the market trends down, it has these pops, and a lot of times it shakes you out. All right, let's see what happens. It is Thursday, August 31st, 2023, 1:11 p.m. New York time. Alrighty, Thursday, August 31st, 2023, 3:01 p.m. So we have the Dow down now 147, the NASDAQ up 61 and a half, and the S&P down about 2, Russell down about 3.20. So as you know, if you were listening, the market started to rally off of these lows, but this rally actually, let me get a 1-minute chart, was pretty significant. It actually went from about 45.15 lows to about 45.33 and a half highs. So that's a lot. That's over 2,000 plus moves. So yeah, the market is sometimes can be a challenge, sitting and waiting to see if the trade comes to fruition. Sometimes can be tough, but in any case, right now the market is starting to trend back down. We're at 45.21 and a half. The low is 45.15. We see that we have been going back down after popping, literally just kind of like a roller coaster, right? So we're looking to see if we can take out those lows. The Dow has been straight down, really weak today. Look at that. We have on the 1-minute chart, broke through that red and never crossed it really. It tried there, but it went right back down. So Dow's been the index that's been having a lot of problems now. But now the NASDAQ is also looking a little bit weak here. Let's look at the 5-minute chart. But it is just like a roller coaster. So the NASDAQ, you can't say much, to be honest. At least I can't. Russell trending mostly lower. Had a big pop, and then drop, another pop, and another drop. And then let's look at the S&P again. Just flat to just choppy, So yeah, I would say that the Dow and the Russell were easier to trade today. I think so. But anyways, in terms of the S&P right now, we are still short the 3. Okay. We shorted at 45, 35 and 3/4 after shorting it twice and getting stopped out at 25.5 and 30.25. We got stopped out at 31 and 36.25. So now we have about an hour to go till the New York Stock Exchange closes. The S&P right now is at 45.22 and 3/4, 45.23 1/4, 23.5. Just under break even. You see that yellow box? That's break even there. Okay, so it's about down a point, as you can see. The futures 22.5, 22.25 trades. 22 trades. $21.25 trades, 3:05 p.m., Thursday, August 31st, 2023. Okay, we are really getting close, almost scraping the bottom, it seems. Again, I still feel that we do take out the lows. I mean, obviously I feel that. If not, why would I still sit with the position? I would have gotten out at 45.15. Well, I don't know if I'd get out at the ultimate low, but I would have gotten out close to there. But yeah, I had to have some pain with this trade because going from 45.15 to 33.5 or whatever it was, that's like huge. Yeah, it's a huge move that we had to sit with. But yet we believed in our technicals enough to do that. So, like I said, I do try to not trade a lot. I try to limit how many trades I put in every day and how many times I go in and out. Other people maybe don't. Other people are in and out and in and out and in and out, and maybe today would have been a great day for them, But not so much a great day when the market's going straight down or straight up, and you're getting some change from the market, and then something goes wrong, and then you lose a bunch. So yeah. Anyways, so here we go. So we had that little up move after we hit these lows here of about 45.19, 19.25. We went up to that resistance line. Now we're again trying to see if we're gonna scrape these lows, break through them. Okay. I mean, overall, just roller coaster, but big moves. I mean, big opportunities. Like literally, if you were able to trade today and get in and out when the moves came, 10 points here, 10 points there, 10 points there, 10, it adds up. If you could do that and you could be fast enough and so forth, and you could walk away with 40, 50 points. What's wrong with that, But if you're just going for a point or two or three and then you're risking a lot more, then that can be tricky, which a lot of people do that. They try to scalp, they say, which I think is not a strategy I personally like. Okay, so 45.22, we have that low of 45.15, 3:08 p.m. Is the market trying to bottom here? Let's see. Possibly. Russell. Okay, I think we, let's see. I think we get out. Boom, we're out. Okay, so we just got out of the 3 at 45.23 3/4. It is Thursday, August 31st, 2023, 3:09 p.m. Yeah, it just looks like this market may go higher here. Look at that setup. Looks like it may have a potential run, and we may even go long. Let's see. We just did go long. We bought one at 45.23 and 3/4. It is Thursday, August 31st, 2023, 3:09 p.m. So we bought one just now after covering our short. And by the way, that's a nice little gain there on our short, you know. We covered a bunch of losses, you know, so yeah, we didn't get out at the best possible price, but it was still a pretty good trade. Got short at 45.35 and 3/4 and covered at 45.23 and 3/4. It's pretty good. I'm just trying to see if this market is actually gonna go higher, or is it just gonna fail and go lower. So we just got into one for now. Trying to see some clarity here. Maybe we'll put in our orders here as well so you can see our entries. Okay, that's our cover right there, as you can see. Okay, let's put a 5-minute chart. Okay. See, that was our short right there. And that's where we covered. Not bad. I don't think that's bad for such a crazy day. Okay. So let's put the orders out. Okay, let's buy some more. We just bought one more. And it looks like we may be buying our third one if we can get filled here. There we go. Okay, so we bought one more at 45.24 and a half, one more at 45.24 and a quarter, so we're in three. It is 3:11 p.m. Thursday, August 31st, 2023. Let's look at the Dow. Dow's looking a little weak here. NASDAQ. NASDAQ looks a little better. Russell. Could also be bottoming, but not liking this Dow situation. So we do need to see what we do here. Let's put in our stop before we do anything else. Maybe we'll put in our stop at 14 and a half. We may get out earlier, but you know, just to be safe. Let's see. $45.24 and a half. I mean, at least we're green on the day so far. After we were red most of the day, except that nice comeback, you know, before we went red again, you know. There we go. Okay, maybe some buying. Maybe some buying into the close. Or maybe not. We have to see. Let's look at the 1 hour chart. Yeah, I mean, it does look like it may be done selling today. It's not really, you know, had some nice down moves and up moves, but it doesn't look like it's really going away one way or the other. It's just like staying in this range. Like you can see, look, 5-minute chart like that. I mean, look at the 10-minute chart, you get a better idea. Just flat, you know? Not really going up, not really going down. Even though it did seem to give a lot of signals. But okay, so 45.24 and a half. Okay. $25 even trades. Oops. Daily chart. The 1-minute chart. Okay. Look at the Dow again. Yeah, this Dow is weak. very weak. Nasdaq's just like solid, you know, it's sideways, but it's not really breaking down, not really going up, just consolidating. So that's pretty encouraging for the Nasdaq to close the month of August and go into September, which historically a lot of people say is a bad month. And a lot of times it bottoms, the market bottoms in October, you know, many times. But yeah, who knows? You know, past is not indicative of the future, and you got to go with the trend, you know? Like we say, follow the trend, not your friend. You know? Okay, alright, looks like it's okay, hard to figure out here if it's gonna top out and go lower. Yeah. Okay, let's get out. Okay, we're out 45.23.5. We're down about 25 points. And I think our final trade is gonna be a short. Okay, we just shorted 2. So we just got out of our long position at 45.23.5. Small loss, I guess, or just about break even almost. And then we went short at 45.23 3/4. It is 3:15 p.m. Thursday, August 31st, 2023. Let's look at the Dow. Okay, like I said, the Dow looks weak. The Dow is fighting with the Nasdaq to show leadership, you know, for the S&P. That's what it looks like. And the Nasdaq is really out of its mind, crazy today. I mean, but it's a good pattern, you know. That's a pattern of consolidation, you know. After having 5 up days, that's something you want to see. You know, 4 up days, whatever. You know, that means that the market's pretty strong. So the Dow looks a lot weaker than the Nasdaq, but we'll see. Okay, and this market's not breaking down yet, so we'll have to see about this as well. We have an hour to trade, so there may be some. Yeah, looks like it's going right back up again. This market is something. Let's see, 5-minute chart. Can we just look at that? Not the easiest market to trade. I mean, looking at it now, just look at that. Like, really? You know. And this is like from 40 to 15 to 33 to 19. You know, like big moves, you know? Even though it looks very choppy, but they're moves that, you know, could easily blow up your account if you're on the wrong side of it and you let too much of it go against you and you go in and out too many times as well. Okay, so trying to figure this out here. I mean, potentially we could get a little rally into the close, but we will see. How's this down? Dow's also popping a little bit. Nasdaq, Russell. I mean, I think so long as we stand under that red moving average, I think the short may actually work. See that red moving average right there? About 45.26, 26.5, I guess. I think that's a good stop out level. You know, let's make sure it doesn't go above that, or we'll get out. We have that 41.25 high and then 15 low. NASDAQ selling now. Let's see. Alright, let's see what happens. It's 3:20 p.m. Thursday, August 31st, 2023. Last trading day of August. Touching that red line. And, whoops. Okay. Put some bids out there. Oh, we just got filled on one at 45.25 3/4. So we just got out of one of our shorts. Got out of the other one at 45.25 3:22 p.m. Got out of our third one. So now we're flat. Just bought one. Bought another one. Let's see if we get one more. Okay, so we got out of our three at 45.25 3/4, 45.25 and 45.25 1/4 at about 3:21, 3:22 p.m. And then we bought one at 45.25, one at 45.24 3/4, and one at 45.24 at 3:22. Okay. We are seeing if we can get a little rally going here. Okay, we did already 18 round turns. So that means we're in and out of the market 6 times because we went in three contracts at a time. So 6 times. Dow here, NASDAQ, Russell. I like the Russell here too, potentially. S&P. $45.24 1/4, 24 1/4, 24 even, 23 3/4, 3.5. Are we gonna sell off? This market is something, let me tell you. Yeah, we may actually sell off. It's not breaking at 45.26 level. Okay, we just got out. Final trade. We're done. That's it. This is the final trade of the session. It's going to put us at 21 round turns, so we just got out of the 3 at 45.22 that we were long, and then we just went short 45.22 2 of them, and one at 45.22 3/4. It is Thursday, August 31st, 2023, 3:25 p.m. Hopefully we get some selling now that it failed to solidly take out this Wow, literally stopped at 45.26 and a half. Interesting. Alright, let's see. Sell them. You know, give us a nice 20-30 point move from here. I mean, maybe more, or maybe not. We'll see. We got 35 minutes till the New York Stock Exchange closes, and then maybe another 10 minutes to get out after the close of the New York Stock Exchange. Let's look at the Dow. Okay. NASDAQ. Do you see how, no, it's starting to go down, but do you see how the NASDAQ moves compared to like Dow, the S&P, all over the place? Alright. Go, 45.22 and a half, 22 and a quarter. Oh, we didn't put in our stop actually. So let's do that. Put it at 28 and a half. We'll see what the 3:30 momentum brings, you know, because it is the end of the month, so we'll see what institutions or others might do. Will they just like take profits from the last 5 days, or just position themselves for more longs? I mean, long holiday weekend as well, you know, so we'll have to see. Our average is 22 and a half or so. I'm not sure. We did make a nice comeback from the $2,200 or 23 or so that we were down, but now we are red again. So let's see how we can close out the day. We do have 21 contracts that we've done so far. 21 round turns, I should say. $22 and a half is trading. $45.22 trades. Commissions are just about $100 if we do nothing else, or maybe let's say $98.70 or something. Let's say $100 roughly. So yeah, we have an opportunity to still be positive on the day, on this first day of our combine reset, and then we just got to build the momentum for tomorrow and then after the weekend. So, you know, hopefully we can get funded by next week after the holiday. That's our goal. All right, 45.22 and a half. Hit the 45.22 level. Let's look at the 1 minute chart. Dow. NASDAQ. Russell. S&P. Alright, let's see what happens. Alrighty, it is 3:37 p.m. Thursday, August 31st, 2023, 3:37. So, we got the Dow getting close to that 34,800 level. The low was 34,794. It's getting pretty close to that level. NASDAQ, not even gonna bother. And the S&P is getting close to those lows, you know. So let's see. We have just about 22 minutes or so till the closing of the New York Stock Exchange. Then an additional 10 minutes to get out. So let's see if we can, some magic can happen in the next 20-30 minutes. 45.22 trades. 21 3/4 trades. Two, 45.22, 22 1/4, 21 3/4. Wow, look at the Dow literally stopping at, I think, 34,800 or 34,801. Interesting. $45.23.5. $45.24. $3.5, $3.25. Five-minute chart. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, looks like we may get stopped out right now. We're getting close. 3:48 p.m. That was close. Okay, we got really close to getting stopped out. Like we said, we're not canceling those stops. unless it's to take away risk or lock in profit, but not to expand that risk. Okay, wow, that was close. So we almost got filled at our stop. Now the market's pulled back again. We'll see. 45.26 now. It's getting real close. That 45.28 and a half. 45.25 and 3/4 it looks like. 25 and a half. 25 and a quarter. 25. One of the longer days for me trading. Like I said, I was up all day with the websites and other stuff, and then I was up as well, trading as well and working all night. So yeah. 45.25. Maybe we got a little sell-off. Could happen, especially the way the market's been trading today. See my stop? Literally got razor sharp close to it. $45.28 and a quarter, I think, is what it hit. Literally a quarter away. That's pretty. Okay, 24 3/4, I think, just printed. Oh, 24 is trading. Okay, maybe we're getting that sell-off into the close. Who knows? Oh, look at that. Yeah, maybe we do get that sell. Look at the volume picking up. Maybe we do get that selling. Let's see. Got 10 minutes. I mean, why wouldn't you sell if you were trading and you had some nice gains for a week of trading and it's a long weekend, a lot of uncertainty? I don't know. I mean, if you're holding long term, you're holding long term, but if you're not, I don't know. But anyways, the markets don't always make sense, so I gotta look at technicals. I don't care what you say, I care what you do. That's my rule for the market. I don't care what people say, I don't care their opinions. The market's gonna do that. You know what? Show me the money, show me where the market's going, show me the chart, show me the averages, show me the mathematics. Don't start telling me all these theories and the market's gonna do this and the market's gonna collapse. And I've learned a long time ago, the market climbs a wall of worry a lot of times. But anyways, no climbing tonight. Let's sell off. We have 9 minutes till the New York Stock Exchange close. Almost at break even on this trade. Oh, look at the Dow. The Dow broke through the, or it didn't, actually. My bad. Thought it did. Okay. Liliman is reporting after the close, and I think there's some more important data coming out tomorrow. So I don't know. All right, we are positive on the trade. Okay, a lot of our loss has disappeared. Let's see if we can get some selling to intensify here. I mean, the market could easily have a sell-off. Oh, there we go. Easily have a sell-off in like 10 minutes, especially on the last day of the month. So I would not be surprised I was expecting the market to take out 45.15. So if it does it now, especially the way it's been trading today, I will not be surprised. I won't be like, whoa, what happened? I'll be like, great, okay. I mean, come on. Look how this market's been trading today. So we'll see. 21 3/4 trades, 21 and a half trades, 21 and 22 trades. $21 3/4. Broadcom as well, reporting after the bell. $21 and a half trades. Boom! 20 and 3/4 trades. 20 and a quarter trades. Oh, and the Dow's getting close to the lows too. 40. Oh, there we go. 19 and 3/4. Okay, we're getting real close. We are getting real close. We're only down about 300 now. Ooh, look at that. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, we are positive. Yes. Oh, wow. 45.17 and a quarter just traded, or a half. Dow's just, yeah, look at that volume too. Yeah, there's some selling last few minutes. I mean, I think so. Come on, take out those lows. Close. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. You gotta have fun. You gotta enjoy, you know. That's a beautiful... Oh, look at that. Wow, it's selling hard now. That's the beautiful part about trading with a company like TopStep. You know, at the end of the day, you don't have to be stressed out about losing, you know, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of your own money. You know, if you're trading a regular account and you're going to take, you know, a lot of money and risk it, you know, with TopStep, you know, you have a lot of time to practice and a lot of time to build yourself up. And, you know, I mean, now they've shortened the path. You can get funded really quickly, and you can make money, and you don't have to really put in that much. You know, I think it's like $149 now to get started. And after 2-3 days, you could already get funded, put in another $149, and then you could start getting paid. And the first 10,000, you get 100%. If you're interested, check the link out. You know, definitely. You know, if I can help, answer any questions, or if you need any of my, you know, any of my experiences to share with you, you know, let me know. I mean, I do have an affiliate relationship with them. I do get compensated if I refer you, so be aware of that. Anyways, this isn't about soliciting me right now, but definitely TopStep's a great company. It's about this market going down. We got 3 points to go. 45.17 3/4. Dow is under the, I think that's the low on the Dow. Yep. Or just hit the low. Boom. Fresh lows on the Dow. Okay. Got 3 minutes to the bell. Look at that. Really nice. See that? From 28 to 17 or 18. That's like 10 points in a matter of 10 minutes, I guess. You know? On 3 contracts, that's $1,500 more, you know? 47, 50, yeah, in about 10 minutes. 10 minutes, 10 points. You know, it's not bad. If you went short right there the first time and that was it, you know, traded 10 minutes, made $1,500. What's wrong with that? Anyways. And that's, I guess, one of the challenges, because there's so many different players, and sometimes the scalpers and the, you know, the really short-term day traders and the position day traders and the position traders and the investors and this and that and the institutions and the algorithms, everyone's out there competing, and you know, creating this volatility and this choppiness sometimes. Okay. Some people say it's good, some people say it's not. Okay, 45.17.5. We're literally 2.5 points from that low. Come on, let's get some more selling here. We got 2 minutes or so till the New York Stock Exchange, and we have about 10 minutes to sort out the position. Let's see how the market closes. Exciting. Drum roll. We have about, I mean, TV, I don't know if it's off by slow a little, because it's showing 1 minute and 30 seconds, but I think it's less than that. Okay, 16.5, approaching the lows, 16.5, 16.25. I think it's under a minute. They're showing like 1 minute and 15 seconds for the close of the New York Stock Exchange. Okay. Literally near the... Yeah, like if I would have just sat with it, right? Wouldn't have gotten out of my short the first time. Okay, but listen. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Okay, 16, 60, 15, 15.5, 15.5. We are positive on the day. There we go. There we go. I think the New York Stock Exchange just closed, even though they're still showing 30 seconds left. I don't know why. Let's look at the chart here. I'm showing 4 o'clock on my phone. You can see it. Oh, see? Okay. Nice sell-off here. Oh, there's the bell. I don't know why. Either the video's slow or something, or I don't know. Something doesn't add up, but anyways. Earnings coming up is Broadcom, Lululemon, Dell, VMware, Nutanix. It's Dow, NASDAQ. Nasdaq sold off too. Russell. We got the new fresh low of 12 3/4. Let's see if we can take it out in the next 8 minutes, 9 minutes. $17.25. $17 trades. 16.5 trades. $15.5, $15.25. 45.15. $45.16 trades. $45.17. 16 3/4. 16 1/2. Almost. 6 minutes to go. Back red again. $45.18 1/4. Although it's selling off $16 right now. That's only on 8. That's at 10. $370 stock. So. Down about 2.86% after hours. Oh, if I could beat some numbers, beats the estimate. Anyways, let's get out. Let's focus on this. I don't care about these individual companies unless I'm investing long term. I don't really trade them at the moment. Focus on the futures, S&P 500. Okay. Got about 3 minutes left. $18.5 trades, 18 1/4 trades. Literally flat on the day, not including commissions. Now we're down 75. 45.19. Delphi up like 5.62%. Okay, and we are out. Okay, we just got out at 45.19 and a quarter, 4:10 p.m. So we're down $150 before commission. We're down about $250. Okay, listen, not terrible. First day of trading the combine. Tomorrow's another day. And then next week, after the holiday, we're gonna work hard to get funded, and you will get the opportunity to watch the process. All right, not much to say. I think we said it all, and this market's just choppy, crazy, whatever you want to call it. All right, have a great night, and see you guys tomorrow.